Okay. And we're just gonna jump straight into it. Usually I do a little sound test, but I don't feel like doing that today. So we're just gonna jump straight into this thing. And I um almost cut my freaking finger off today. So that was exciting. Alright, let's get into it. Laggy computer. What else is new? This number 8. And of course, tense sports. All right, so that's what we're doing today. And this is numero ocho. And yeah, I'm going to be doing Malaysia. So this is actually my favorite Asian country. So gonna see what I can learn today. Um, so Malaysia, country of Southeast Asia, lying just north of Equator. I thought it was of the equator. Um, that's composed of two non-contiguous regions: Peninsular Malaysia and what and okay, so West and East Malaysia, um, which is on the island. Okay, so West Malaysia is on the Malay Peninsula, and then East Malaysia is on the island of Borneo. So let me see some images here. Oh wow. Okay. So it's like split into two. That's interesting. That's why people look so different. I always wondered why half of Malaysians look Asian and the other half look like Indian. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Kuala Lumpur lies on the western part of the peninsula. Um, interesting. It says Malaysia is a member of the Commonwealth. What is the Commonwealth? What is the Commonwealth? Represents the political marriage of territories that were formerly under British rule. Okay. When it was established on September 16th, 1963, Malaysia comprised the territories of Malaya, the island of Singapore, and the colonies of Sarawak and Sabah in northern Borneo. In August 1965, Singapore seceded from the Federation and became an independent republic. Hmm. extending well into the western zone of Southeast Asia archipelago. The Malay Peninsula has long constituted a critical link between the mainland and the islands of Southeast Asia because Malaysia itself is divided into the two regions. The history of the country can be understood only within a broad geographic context. The Strait of Malacca, narrowly separating the peninsula from the archipelago, has been a crossroads for people, cultures, and trade passing through or taking root in both areas. Influences from China, India, the Middle East, and later Europe followed the maritime trade. Peninsular Malaysia and the two states of East Malaysia, Sarawak, and Sabah have shared many historical patterns, but each region um, also has developed in unique ways. So I actually cut my nail off while I was peeling fruit, and it was really weird because it wasn't bleeding, and now it's starting to bleed. Oh well. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna go to the quick facts. Let's see, interesting facts about Malaysia. Boom. Says it's, Malaysia is also one of Asia's financial powerhouses, thanks to its strong economy that is mostly powered by the consistent transport of raw materials. Interesting. Has a total land area of 3,209 300. I can't even say words anymore. Uh 329,847 square kilometers. It holds a unique place in the world as the only country that sits on both the Malay archipelago and mainland Asia. Hmm. Malaysia is a federal constitutional monarchy. Country has a reigning monarch, but his authority is superseded and regulated by the constitution. All right, who is the monarch? Whoa. I did not know there was a king of Malaysia. That is interesting. King of Malaysia. Do you know there was a king of Malaysia? I didn't know there was a king of Malaysia. Wow, that's he's drippy, right? That is drip right there. Wow. Okay. Malaysia has a king. Let's get back into these facts. The name Malaysia comes from the word Malay, referring to a group of people, and Ia, okay, land of the Malays. What does Malay mean, though? Oh, there's a better breakdown of that. What does melee mean? Like Super Smash Bros. Okay. Um, Capital of Malaysia is Kuala Lumpur, a Malay term which means muddy What the heck is this word? Estuary? An estuary is a partially enclosed coastal body of brackish water with one or more rivers or streams flowing into it, and with a free connection to the open sea. Oh, I see. Interesting. Kuala Lumpur's naming has a vague history. The name may have originated from the Hakka term lampang, meaning muddy, uncleared forest. It may also be because the area is located at the junction where rivers Sungai Klang and Sungai Gombak meet. Malaysia shares a boundary with Thailand to the north and is connected to Singapore via the Tuas Second Link Bridge and the Johor Singapore Causeway. The national anthem of Malaysia is Negaraku. It was once used as the anthem of the Perak region. Okay, I don't know what that means. Um, says the peninsula itself was likely first inhabited by Negritos. What the heck is Negritos? Is that just like a term for like black people that you use? Negritos? Oh, that's racist. Okay, so yeah, you're saying black people. Why don't you just say black people? Negrito? That sounds like Cheetos, like black Cheetos. Malaysia has 878 islands. Some islands are inhabited while others are too remote to be accessible. Wow. I guarantee there's people who live in like the jungles there. Malaysia is home to one of the oldest tropical rainforests in the world. The Taman Negara is believed to be over 130 million years old. Taman Negara does not refer to any object, it merely means national park in Malay. Hmm. Several rare animals live in Taman Negara. These include the crab eating macaw, the Asian elephant. This Asian elephants are creepy. Wait a minute. If I remember correctly, these things are creepy. Like, I remember Asian elephant looks like it's like Asian elephant like smiles at you. It's really creepy. Elephants are just a weird animal. All right, let's get back into these facts. And the Malayan tiger. What does that look like? Oh, that's just a tiger. Okay. Hold on. What is the difference between? You can't just. What's the difference? All right, whatever. The Malayan tiger is also Malaysia's national animal. It is so important as a symbol of the country that it appears on the national coat of arms. That's cool. Largest cave chamber in the world is found in Malaysia, specifically in Sarawak Gunung Mulu National Park. Can hold 50 Boeing 747s? Wait a minute, I gotta see this. So you can fit 50 747s in this cave. What the fuck? And that's like Middle Earth right there. I'm gonna need a better picture of that. Malaysia is the proud host of one of the world's most diverse environments. Um, 200 mammalian species, 14,000 plant species, 140 snake species, 60 avian species. I guess that's birds. Or 600 avian species. Okay. Country is famous for flowers, the Rafflesia, largest flower in the world. Huh. I was looking at a picture of that earlier, and it looks like that one Pokemon that I can't remember its name. Try to close some tabs here. They don't really have that many pictures of this cave that would show you that you can fit 50 Boeing 747s in it, but that's really interesting. I guess that's just something you have to go and see for yourself. All right, let's see this flower called like Rafflesia. Oh, I need some kind of yeah, that's what it looks like. This is exactly what I was thinking of. Oh, it's literally called Rafflesia. Oh, Vile Plume. That's what it's called. That's cool that they like it actually has a. It's like a reference to something that's real. That's cool. That's insane. Wow. It doesn't even look real. That's so cool. You could like climb inside that thing. All right. Let's get back into these facts. Malaysia is home to the infamous king cobra. That sucks. Hold on. Country was once under British rule, but declared independence in 1957. Won its independence through diplomatic negotiation. Look at that. That's what's up. Mm, Flag of Malaysia, 14 equal horizontal red stripes, alternating with white, dark blue rectangle upper hoist side corner, bearing yellow crescent, and a 14 pointed star. The flag is referred to as the Jalur Gemilang, and the 14 stripes stand for the equal status in the federation of the 13 member states and federal government. The 14 points on the star represent the unity between these entities. The crescent is a traditional symbol of Islam. Yeah, it's just like the Islamic version of the American flag. It's literally just the American flag. Instead of the 50 stars, they put the crescent. I always found that really interesting. Hmm. I always found that really interesting. Because Malaysia's climate is tropical rainforest, which means it experiences warm, humid, sunny weathers in most days and lots of rainfall starting in October until March. So Kuala Lumpur is famous for its high temperatures. There's a bunch of geography. Country has 13 states, consisting of 11 states of Malay, Sarawak, and Sabah, and 3 federal territories. Malaysia's monarchy rules using a rotating system. Says each of the ethnic Malay state rulers takes his turn on the throne. His ruling period lasts for 5 years. That is interesting. Hmm. I wonder what the flag was before that. Malaysian flag history. They usually show you like the evolution of the flag. Okay, so that's when it was like a British colony, and then they had that this like red, orange, and black one. That's interesting. Why was it? Oh, they had a tiger on it. Oh, each of the states has its own flag. All right, that's cool. Color of Malaysian flag represents British Commonwealth. Okay. National colors. So the first king ruled from 1957 till 1960. The Malaysian currency is the ringgit. One ringgit is equivalent to 100 sen. The ringgit sits on the top 15 most powerful currencies in Asia. Cool. Malaysia is home to different ethnic groups: Malay, Chinese, Indian, Indonesian, Javanese, Filipino, Nepalese, and others. Three major languages are Bahasa, Malay, Mandarin, and Tamil. However, there is a total of 137 languages spoken. When they start, yeah, Singaporeans do this too. Like when you play Maple Story and you're on like a Asian server, it's always like, hey, they always do that. It's so funny. And like if you try to do it, it just like they know you're not one of them. Um, it's so funny that they do that. Let's see. They use salam to greet each other. Okay, it's like Islam, right? Father is Abba, mother is Mak, uncle is Pakki. Probably butchering that. Okay, formal greeting. Grasp the person's right hand with both hands, then bow slightly before placing right hand over heart. Interesting. See, okay. Majority living in Malaysia practice Islam, followed by Buddhism, Christianity, Hinduism, Confucianism, and Taoism. That looks so good. Wait, why is there peanuts there? You can't eat peanuts and rice. Nah, you lost me. National bird is the hornbill. Let's see. There's something I wanted to look up. This is what I wanted to see. Batu Caves. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I was looking at this picture. I was actually tripping out because of just how beautiful it looks. I like if I the first chance I get, I'm going to visit this spot. This makes me stuff like this makes me actually start tripping out. Like the colors on this stuff on the right side, and then the color of the steps, and then the color of and size of that statue, and then the size of that cave in the background. This is the type of stuff that makes me actually start geeking out. I would actually start tripping balls if I saw that in real life. I would just be staring. There's nothing like this in the United States. Nothing. Is that the? Do they not have any? Are they not allowed to take pictures inside? Whoa. Yo, this is inside a cave. That's crazy. Dude, that's inside of a cave. That like doesn't look real. That's so crazy. This is a real place. That's so crazy. That looks like some kind of like fantasy world. Yeah, that's really cool. And they do not have any other pictures inside of that cave. All right, fair enough. All right. I guess the only other thing left to do here is look at the official website. Stare at Malaysian people. It's interesting because they look Asian, but they also look Indian, like at the same time. Very interesting. Really cool. Okay. Thing is, countries have their own websites, so um, I was on it earlier. Um, Here, I think it was here. Yeah. This is starting to hurt. Okay. Okay, so this is like about actually going there. Hmm. So they have a prime minister and they have a king. All right. That site is boring. I guess that's it as far as information. This is crazy. Like that's this is more colorful than an actual carnival. It like you would have to go to Disney World to see this in the United States, and it still wouldn't look like this. And this is just their regular streets. This is crazy. Again, if I was walking down this road, I would just start tripping out. Like this is what my dreams look like. Granted, that's probably just one spot. Still, it's really cool. Just gonna see if I can learn one more thing that I didn't know. Whoa. Says the flora of Malaysia rainforest is among the richest in the world. There are several thousand species of vascular plants, including more than 2,000 species of trees, as well as the parasitic monster flower. Oh, it's parasitic. Yikes. Numerous varieties of carnivorous pitcher plants also grow in Malaysian forests. So they got plants that eat meat. Okay. Uh, that's crazy. What the heck? Let's see. Mm, Got sun bears over there. Yeah, they got. Wait, they have rhinos still? Aren't rhinos extinct? I feel like rhinos went extinct. Oh man, it did go extinct. August 2015. Oh wait, no, they spot wasn't friend. A rare spotting in East Kilimantan. Okay, so they think they're extinct, but they don't know for real. All right, fair enough. Um, let's see. Okay, and I'm just gonna talk about the ethnic groups. All right, I think that's good enough.